Welcome everyone to Monday Night Nitro, once again brought to you by Atlanta, GA, the Georgia Dome. And here comes your reigning World Heavyweight Champion, Sid Justice, Sid Vicious, Psycho Sid, however you want to refer to the man. He is, and tonight he's going up against Jey Uso. And, if I'm being honest, the last time we saw Sid Justice take on Jey Uso was covered in all sorts of nastiness from that dumpster match. The dumpster, of course, being filled with the stained socks of one Mick Foley. But hey, anything is possible. We could absolutely see, a big victory from Jey Uso. But we know last week it was Sid Justice single-handedly picking Rey Fenix as his new opponent. We still have no idea if that is the confirmed #1 contender or not. We're still waiting for confirmation. But, speaking of #1 contenders and people who are never far away from the main event scene, literally the main event Jey Uso, the man who's been a 3-time World Heavyweight Champion, and by hook or by crook, Jey Uso is also a man who has somehow, someway, consistently avoided being randomly taken out of the universe mode. By hook or by crook. Last year, he won the Gauntlet Clusterfuck match that gave him complete immunity. He was unable to be, taken out of the universe mode via the Superstar Shakeup, and also allowed him to stick around for season #3, which is where we're at right now. And then, of course, season 1 walked out as the World Heavy, or I was going to say season 1. Yeah, season 1 walked out as the World Heavyweight Champion, and so as well did he walk away as the World Heavyweight Champion for season #2. But we'll see. Season #3 has not been going the way of the dynasty. And wait a minute. Oh, that's Rey Fenix. And Rey Fenix wants to, I think, get a closer look. And Sid Justice is just staring daggers. Staring daggers into Rey Fenix. And as much as I say this is not good, Justice has got to keep his eyes. He's got to keep his eyes on the main event man. Jey Uso, not a pushover in the slightest. And here we go. The bell's ringing. Just immediately, eyes off the prize, and Jey Uso strikes right off the bat with that tackle. And then overpowering Sid Justice there. Kind of caught him by surprise, maybe. And there's super kick #1, but that just makes him angrier. Oh, Jey Uso falls up, scores with a big DDT. Go over the top, could be looking for Uso. Splash early. Could be looking to end it early here, but instead gets adjusted off the feet. Big crossbody from the top rope. There's so much more action in store. We have a women's championship match tonight. Rhea Ripley defending against Chelsea Green. It's Chelsea Green. However you want to refer to it now. Here comes the master and the ruler of the world, as he looks to take out main event Jey Uso, of course, where not only are we going to have, possibly a World Heavyweight Championship match, we are also going to see the return at Night of Champions in a couple of weeks. The clusterfuck, don't know what title it's going to be on the line. Wait a minute, cover here. Only gets a 1, does Sid Justice, and oh, he's fired up. Oh, this could be it. Going for the powerbomb early, and he nailed him. Nailed him with the powerbomb. Cover 1, 2, and oh, Jey Uso just getting the shoulder up at 2. Mamma Mia, just gets that shoulder up. Oh, wait, oh no. Oh, no. Oh, got him. Somehow Jey Uso just pumped the fuck up, and here we go. Jey Uso. Sid Justice getting the better of that exchange. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Rey Fenix. And this actually was a pretty good matchup. And Rey Fenix, the bell has completely... The referee is throwing this one out. Referee has thrown this completely out. And that's not going to stop Rey Fenix, and the ref, neither is the referee. Referees, for whatever reason, they do not stop these brawls. We've had multiple, like one of these brawls every month, for crying out loud. I mean, I think that's more of a WWE 2K problem, but we shattered the fourth wall here. What am I saying? Ghost! The Ghost has entered the room. Wait a minute, off the ropes. Oh, big old power slam. And this is all after this match got thrown out. It was Sid Justice and Jey Uso, but it's completely thrown out. Wait a minute. It just snaps off a Hurricane Rana. And this is where Rey Fenix has gotta be. My God, I don't even know what to call that. That was some variation of a tornado. That was fucking insane. He kicks him in the shin. Fenix, nope, misses. Oh, he nailed one with that kick. I thought maybe the referee was going to try to stop this, but these two still going on. Big back elbow. Sid Justice. I mean, who knows when this is going to stop. Oh, blocks the super kick. Justice with the kick to the stomach. Thought maybe we were going to see the powerbomb. Big boot there. And Fenix is hurt. This was maybe not a wise decision by Rey Fenix. And Sid Justice is going to take him from pillar to post. Picks him up again, and this is not what Rey Fenix wants. I mean, I'm calling this like it's an actual match. This has just become a brawl. Referee not even getting involved. Don't know why. And oh, wait a minute. Rey Fenix. Oh my God. I thought we were going to see a muscle buster. And he just turns it into some variation of a driver. Rey Fenix may just, you know, as soon as I begin to doubt the man, he has proven why he may just become the new World Heavyweight Champion. But just like that, Fenix into the corner. Thought we were going to see some good lucha things. Instead, it's Sid Justice. Uh-oh. Caught him, but Fenix countering out of the powerbomb. Because once again, we need to get some referees, some training staff, some security, some variation of protection. Power! God, that's a sit-out powerbomb. And this is not even a match. Like I said, this is all after the match got thrown out. Referees, securities. There's no police apparently tonight. Oh, Justice is going to make it worse. There's a choke slam. He damn near choke slammed him through the fucking ring. But Fenix, I mean, the master of good lucha shit. There's a leg trap. And who knows? I'm being impressed with the resiliency that we're seeing from Rey Fenix. But trying to get something going. Oh, God. It just gets bullied over. Oh, Justice could be thinking another powerbomb here. One powerbomb is bad enough, and there's a second powerbomb. Good God, a third might do it. A third might absolutely do it. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to break the fourth wall here because sometimes I do that. I'm so sick of this cutscene. Literally every month, we get it once a month at this point. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. That's my thing. It's like, I've seen this once a month. I'm sick of it. I'm sure everyone else is. Like, I wish there was like a cutscene selector for me, and I'd be like, all right, remove this one. We'll just not have this one ever again. Like, at least take it off for like 6 months. All right, Justice off the ropes, and another big power slam. Back from breaking the fourth wall, back to live action. Off the ropes. I mean, Rey Fenix doing some good lucha things. Oh, what a backstabber. You know what? I'm going to give it to Rey Fenix. He's as incredible an athlete. Oh, but he mistimed that. Needed the face and into. Oh, God, what beautiful. I think it's the Fire Thunder driver. Don't quote me on that one. Into some variation of a crab. Almost like a Serenity lock. Ducks underneath the boot, and Fenix was going for the Superman punch. Sid was looking for the choke slam, didn't get it. And these two men just exchanging blows in the center ring. And again, referee doing fuck nothing. What? Who hired this asshole? This referee would be worse at Focus Pro. It's like Brendan out from Focus Pro Wrestling out here. Now we just got a scrum. We got a hockey fight in the middle of the ring. And oh no. Oh no, 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 not another. Oh, another power bomb. And then Justice has got him in a Boston Crab. And he's wrenching on it. Putting all that girth and all the weight. How can a man handle that much torque? Fenix. Oh, gets clobbered with a boot there. And, oh, wait a minute. Good counter. Counters it with the DDT. I mean, just when you think Rey Fenix is fucking out of it, he pops right back. Catches his breath. Good lucha shit in the corner. Good move there by Rey Fenix. We had a little bit of a minor distraction going on. And finally the referee doing something about this. Finally the referee getting some order. Getting some law and order around here. Getting some moderation in here, for the love of God. And we saw some great lucha shit from Rey Fenix. And you gotta believe, maybe, just maybe, there's a little bit of belief that Rey Fenix can become your new heavyweight champion at the end of Night of Champions. Remains to be seen, but anything is indeed possible. We move on. We move on to You know, these two men that are going to challenge each other at Night of Champions for the #1 contendership. But we're going to get a little preview tonight. Last week they were tag team partners against the Samoan Dynasty. Tonight they go one-on-one with each other. The #1 contendership not on the line tonight. And eventually, it has been foretold. The Rock supposedly, he's taking the Ho Chi Minh fucking trail to get there. But supposedly, The Rock has his sights set on ending the dynasty. And I don't know. I mean, I'm being honest. I have no idea in what direction he's going to get that accomplished. He's doing a terrible job of getting the dynasty taken out. I mean, for the Christ's sakes, last month at SummerSlam alone, main event Jey Uso challenged for the heavyweight championship. And the dynasty is still here. But somebody said his name because he has appeared. Who believes in Joe Hendry? I don't normally do this when I am, because I know this does get recorded, but who believes in Joe Hendry, chat? Chat, if you believe in Joe Hendry, say his name. Maybe he will appear. But it was Joe Hendry in that Hell in a Cell match, able to knock off the living legend, the drunk as funk, Terry Funk. The crowd now starting to wave their hands. I mean, this is the same group of people that honestly were yeeting a handful of minutes ago. That's a weird bunch. What can I say? Like hearing some sort of weird noise. Hold on. Oh wait, The Rock wants a handshake. The Rock wants a hit. No, he doesn't. No, he does not. No handshake for Joe Hendry. And here we go. We just got bugged up flu in here. That's what it is. Anyway, The Rock now working over Joe Hendry. A little bit of a side headlock there. And now working over the arm as Hendry trying to fight out of it. You know, Hendry not known as a ring tactician. The Rock, big clothesline there. I mean, Joe Hendry records with equipment that is less expensive than that shirt that The Rock is currently wearing right now. That's a $500 shirt. The Rock shirt is worth more than my freaking, like my whole entire Twitch setup right now. And the great one into the corner. Turns him around. Big old snake eyes in the corner. Drops him down face first, and The Rock now putting the boots to Joe Hendry. Again, say his name. He has appeared. But the belief, but again, every time I doubt Joe Hendry, this man comes back. This man gives us reason to believe. And that's what he's doing right now. But the question is, can he once again do it when the lights are at their brightest? Night of Champions. In a couple of weeks, these two going to go at it. I don't know what the stipulation will be, but the contract for the #1 contendership will be on the line. Could be a ladder match for the contract. I don't know. That's up to Kathy Kelly, our general manager here on Monday Night Nitro. Big jaw jack and a clothesline by Hendry. Beat him to the punch. Referee trying to get these two in. It's the same referee, so expect minimal order. Joe Hendry and big clothesline there. And a cover. Not even a 1 count. Referee was in perfect position. The Rock just said absolutely not. And here we go. These two just trading shots. Not quite in the center of the ring. But The Rock with a backhand. Joe Hendry went for the slap. The Rock with a right hand. Hendry overhand. Rock with a backhand again. And another one. And Joe Hendry once more. The Rock obliges. And The Rock another backhand. Ducks underneath. Big clothesline by the Great One. And The Rock thinking it is all but over and just boot right to the schmoz. And that only gets a 1. I mean, these two trying to not pull out all the stops. Rock hit that spine buster. That usually is the setup. And here it comes. The most electrifying move in the universe. Nobody home. Nobody home for the Great One. Nobody home for the People's Elbow. Yeah, The Rock was doing it for the millions and the millions of the Mousecatools. Rock, of course, a card-carrying member of the Mickey Mouse Club, but instead there's the radio. I believe that's radio silence. Cover 1, 2, and a kick out by The Rock. Gotta love a Mousecatool win with Joe Hendry. Beautiful neck breaker. One might even call that a ravishing neck breaker. And these two so far pulling out all the stops. Big back body drop by Joe Hendry. Again, #1 contendership will be on the line in a couple of days. I mean, that is always a good question. Why is your hair so wet? Get into the crowd. Wait a minute. Rock bottom! Out of nowhere with that. 1, 2, 3. And just like that. Just like that. One move is all it takes. And if that happens at Night of Champions in a handful of weeks, we are looking at the next #1 contender, the People's Champion, the Great One, The Rock. And I gotta double check here the calendar. I believe we are looking at Night of Champions, I want to say on the 28th of August. But don't quote me on that. I will come out with an actual better schedule. Of course, Night of Champions will be streaming live on Twitch, on Kick, and then a week later at best, I try, it will be live on YouTube. We move on with more action here tonight. Monday Night Nitro. Can you dig it, sucker? And we're moving on to the Intercontinental Champion. And a man who has escaped the clutches of the Don Andrews family. Of course, Big Don Andrews not with us here tonight. He is on a talent scouting expedition, so he says. Possibly looking for another person to take away that Intercontinental Championship because it was at SummerSlam. Aleister Black unable to get the job done. But that does not mean that the Don Andrews family has re-chained the mercenary. The hitman for hire of the Don Andrews family, that is Aleister Black. And of course, Big Don Andrews made it abundantly clear that this man may be the founder of Aces and Eights. He may be the founder of Ashtrays and Heartbreaks, but he is not a member of the Big Don Andrews family, of the Don Andrews family. That is not Bubba Ray, Bully Ray, the man with the shitty podcast, Busted Open Radio's own Bubba Dudley. And for those of you who are TNA fanatics, yes indeed, it is a member of the Main Event Mafia versus a member of Aces and Eights. And if you want to have all your aces up your sleeve and out of your sleeve, don't forget to open up that sleeve of Blue Chew Gold. Get the blood flowing from one brain to the other like Bubba Ray Dudley. As we are set for action, bell has rung between these two. I mean, Bubba Dudley looking for an opportunity. Has not gained a whole lot of ground here in the Universe Mode, but is looking for that opportunity. And Booker T just remaining Intercontinental Champion, just holding on to that title. A death grip on the title. I mean, anything's possible. I know we've seen that Aleister Black, it's not over between these two. Or between those two, I should say. But anything is indeed possible. Hell, it could be that the Intercontinental Championship is what is on the line with that clusterfuck gauntlet eliminator match. It's one of my favorite matches. We do all Universe Modes long. The only other thing that might be my second only, if I'm being honest with you, roll up here, small package, cover, not even a one. And if you want to avoid a small package, double plug in one match, get yourself that Blue Chew Gold, or you're just your regular standard Blue Chew, where Blue Chew is sold. As I was saying, actually I forgot what I was saying. Popped myself right there, wait a minute. Oh yes, the second only to the Royal Rumble, the Immortal Clusterfuck, no, that's GCW. This ain't a GCW show. Nice headlock takeover there by Bubba. Trying to work over, trying to out-wrestle Booker T. I mean, I don't think it's going to work for the brawler from Philly. From the mean streets of Dudleyville, wherever the fuck that is. Big headbutt! And I think that might have just broke a nose or busted something on Booker T. A gigantic empty melon of Bubba Ray Dudley just busted open Booker T. And you got to believe any opportunity, even if, you know, Don Andrews, not a fan of Bubba Ray Dudley, well documented. It is literally in my notes for today. But any damage done to the Intercontinental Champion is always good news for the Don Andrews family, who have already stated that is their mission statement. They want all the gold, sucker. And you can see right there, it looks like absolutely that headbutt broke the nose of Booker T. And we got a two. Booker getting the shoulder up and trying to see if we can get a closer angle. It definitely looks like a broken nose. Domingo into a cutter. There's a big upset possible right here. Cover 1, 2, and no, another kick out. And that was close. That was close for Bubba Dudley. And I think Booker just got angry. We know Booker T has a massive mean streak. Beautiful stalling vertical suplex, but the damage has been done. And I mean, you know how it's like if you break your nose. Like, you can't breathe out of that thing. But Booker, beautiful DDT to Bubba Dudley. And it's Booker T starting to gain momentum. Shoots the half, coming over, and turns it into a beautiful side slam. I mean, we could see the Harlem Hangover at some point. No! Another big boot targeting the nose, and Bubba Dudley, every opportunity he can, takes it right to the face. Right to the head and face area of Booker T. And yeah, we're starting to see the effects of that. Got a high knee, and yeah, you can see, look how, that is nasty. And that's it. And wait, Aleister Black, the assassin of the Don Andrews family, just took out Bubba Dudley, just took out Booker T. I don't think he cares who he takes out. The assassin, statement made. As we move on to our main event here for Monday Night Nitro.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Championship.
As you heard it from Mike, not Aaron Rome, or Aaron Rift, whatever fuck. This is indeed for the Nitro Women's Championship, and making her Universe Mode Season 3 debut. She had an impressive run in Season 2, taking on the likes of Gunther in a submission match that the Universe Mode will never forget. It's Chelsea Green, and maybe, just maybe, this new interjection of talent, a person making their debut, might be just enough to walk out of Monday Night Nitro tonight as the new Women's Championship, or champion, should say. But in order to do so, Chelsea has got to face arguably the most dominant champion in the entirety of the Universe Mode. None other than Mommy herself, the reigning Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley. And it is not going to be an easy task. That woman right there has had a death grip on that title since the beginning of the season, since being named the Women's Champion. Of course, previously she held the Intercontinental Championship at the end of Season 2. But, I mean, again, fourth wall break, with all the difficulties and pain in the ass that having no gendered divisions caused, it was within the best interest of keeping the universe alive, for lack of a better way to word it, to ensure that Rhea Ripley, and just give her the Women's Championship, and once again have a women's division. And we've seen Rhea defend that title against Nikki Bella. We've seen Rhea defend that Women's Championship against Kiana James. against Victoria, against Raquel Rodriguez. I'm beginning to wonder who else is left for Rhea Ripley. Who can take down Mommy? And if you want to take down your mommy, get that mouse tool nice and sharpened, you need yourself some Blue Chew Gold. The introductions from Mr. Mike Rome.
Introducing the challenger from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, Chelsea Green. And her opponent from Adelaide, Australia, the WWE Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley.
The title is indeed on the line. Your main event for Monday Night Nitro. Will we see a new women's champion? That remains to be seen. Here we go. Rhea already starting out the powerhouse. And there we go. Pole has been put up. Is it Rhea Ripley or will it be Chelsea Green? I wonder what the audience... We're polling the audience tonight, chat. We're polling the audience here on Monday Night Nitro. Wait, Rhea from the top, knees up by Chelsea Green. She got the knees up. Sending Rhea off the ropes. Big back chop, but it didn't affect Mommy all that much. Rhea with the go behind. Chelsea trying to defend, turns it into an arm drag, into a variation of a headlock. Beautiful done though, Chelsea Green. Will it be the night? The crowd at home. The audience here tonight, firmly in the corner of Chelsea Green. But a takedown by Rhea. Rhea from behind, no, Chelsea with a back elbow. But Rhea gets a back elbow of her own. Chelsea. Beautiful side Russian leg sweep by the Canadian. Got a Canadian leg sweep. And oh, face first. That could do it. Cover 1, 2, and no, Rhea gets the shoulder up. Rhea getting the shoulder up. Oh, just nails her with a gnarly headbutt. And oh, into an Irish curse. And just a boot. Bum rushing boot right to the head of Chelsea Green. And oh no, it's over. Oh no, it's over. There's the riptide. But her feet are in the referee. Her feet are in the ropes. But it's over. Rhea Ripley, a dominant performance. I want to maybe take a closer look at that running boot. I mean, I thought it was right over, right there. And it was close. And that was the closest Chelsea would get. Because right here, this devastating Celtic cross folds it up with that boot right to the face. And I have a feeling, I mean, we're going to try to see if we can get a better look at it. I have a feeling that knocked Chelsea Green the fuck out before she ever got hit with that riptide. And still, the women's champion, the dominant champion. At this point, I'm looking at this women's roster. Is there anybody who can defeat Rhea Ripley? Welcome to Thunder. We are live and we're just kicking straight into it as Penta El Cero Miedo coming down to the ring. He's got a microphone and he got some things to say. I mean, hopefully somebody has brought my my interpreter because I do not speak Espanol. Sorry, not sorry. We have been informed as well by our general manager, the Honky Tonk Man, there will be no ambulance match tonight on Thunder between Bret Hart and Solo Sikoa. Solo Sikoa in action tonight against Ivar, the former heavyweight champion. As here comes Mick Foley, the man with the crusty socks. I've heard he's eating his protein. He's got his way in. And wait, Penta laying a challenge to Mick Foley. And I don't know what matchup that was gonna be. Maybe an I Quit match between these two. And wait, oh, Mick Foley wants it now. And we got a referee. We're doing it live. I don't know what kind of matchup we're doing, but we're doing it live. Here we go. Penta El Cero Miedo, Mankind. Set to go one-on-one. These two have had problems for the last couple of... Apparently, I don't know what caused the problems. Maybe it's just Penta going for a cover, maybe. I don't know if that was just a mistake. Referee did not move. Wait, nope. Oh, God, a kick right to the jaw by Mankind. Referee has still not moved, by the way. Ref, you good? What the fuck? Good back elbow there by Mankind. Pops him right in the head. And again, I don't know what kind of matchup we got here tonight, but we have a match right now between Mick Foley and Penta El Cero Miedo. I'm not a Harry Potter person, but did somebody tell the ref go up to him with a wand with Petrificus Totalis? That's a fucking spell. Somebody who's a Harry Potter fan could tell me better of it. But the ref is petrified. And I need the man to be electrified. I need him to be faster than Grease Lightning, and apparently these two just slugging it out. And it's a hockey fight in the middle of the ring between Mick Foley and Pentagon Jr. And Penta not getting the better of it. Wait a minute, Mankind. Double arm DDT. Oh no. Oh no. I thought for a minute we were going for the sock. I thought for a minute he was going for his pantaloons. That could have been a disaster. But Penta now a little bit of a smooth operator. Slowly quickening the pace and just kicked him right in the jaw. Normally the trajectory for that move is the chest, but he hit him right in the fucking jaw. That was painful. That was a Foley. And I don't know what this jealousy of Pentagon Jr. from Mick Foley stemmed at. And oh no! Somehow, some way, I think Mick Foley busted something up on Pentagon. And Penta now working over there. From its springboard and kicked him right in the back of the head. And I don't know who got the worst of that. Desperation move by Penta El Ser Romero. And again, the referee in complete... has not moved, by the way. Has not... Oh, wait, nope, he moved a little bit. The ref moved a little bit. Wait, the ref moved again. Holy shit, the ref moved again. 1, 2. Yep, kick out. Referee did not move for that. Okay. Mexican Destroyer. I don't know what the I don't want to hit the pause button and fuck this up. But I think that's a 1, 2. That's a 3. I don't know what type of matchup we have at the moment. But the referee is dead. It just hasn't moved. Although it looks like the side of his head is like complete. The ref is completely glitched out. Made in Japan. I mean, that's got to do it. That's got to be it, right? That's a 1. That's a 2. That's a 3. That's a 4. The referee, I mean, for the love of God, these robot refs. Who built this guy? This looks like Elon Musk's work. Goddamn Tesla. That's a cover on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, we're at a best of 7 at this point between these two. All right, I'm gonna give this one more try. If this doesn't work, I'm just pulling the plug. Mankind double arm DDT, and maybe I'm being told this was not an officially sanctioned match. This is just a brawl. And oh no, Mankind with the dirty crusty sock into the gullet. Oh, you know where that, you don't know, everyone knows where that sock has been, and nobody wants to know where that sock has been. It's crusty, it's dirty, it came out of his pants. Oh, and he whips out another one. 2-for-1 special on crusty socks. And no, you know when they multiply, it's only bad news. Oh, Mankind, don't tell me we're going to whip out a third sock. As we got to try to get some variation of order. Big power bomb. Enough with the socks. And then Penta just went for a springboard on his booty hole. And I'm being told right here, we're being told that these two have got to vacate the ring. Okay, we're moving on. Hold on, can I do the wrap up? No, because I think either way it'll just mess it up. So, moving on. Unfortunately, that match was never going to end because the referee glitched the fuck out. Take a look at some of the highlights here. Double arm DDT by Mankind. Canadian Destroyer there by Penta El Ser Romero. We finally got some order restored. These two finally getting out of the ring. Here's that Made in Japan. And apparently this was not a sanctioned, scheduled matchup that we were supposed to have tonight.
Here is your winner,
And Mankind is celebrating like he won something. I'm assuming he just won the brawl. Maybe he got, you know, he won the opportunity to make more socks. We're moving on. Thunder is moving on, thank Christ. As we're moving on to tag team action. And unfortunately, Don Andrews not here tonight to coach his boys. But a team that is, I mean, granted, we only have 3 teams going right now. Since, you know, the Don Andrews family took out Stage 1 Evolution. They took out the Urn. They took the Great Khali, the evolved version of the Undertaker, for their own purposes. And my understanding is that is where Don Andrews is tonight. He is EV training the Great Khali and trying to level the man up. I didn't know that was possible, but it is possible. But in the meantime, a team that is as hungry as ever for the Tag Team Championships. The American Circus, the American Dream, Death Road, baby, and Psycho Clown. Of course, they will look to hit that economic crash. That devastating assisted burning hammer. But you want to talk about indie darlings. You want to talk about the best wrestlers in the world. And you're looking at it with these two right here. Representing the Don Andrews family. The tag team champions here on Thunder. The phenomenal AJ Styles. The Second City Saints, CM Punk. The indie darlings. Leading the Don Andrews family. And Don Andrews, he's had a lot of success in the tag team divisions on both Nitro and on Thunder, but not so much in the singles title realm, as his big man Ivar not able to hold on to the World Heavyweight Championship, losing it to Big Scott Steiner, who we'll see later on tonight. Also, thank God we got a different ref. That ref bot was broken. Last time I saw a ref bot that broken, I was watching old episodes of frickin' Robot Wars, for crying out loud. You know we've hit bottom when we make a fucking Robot Wars reference. Jesus Christ. Shout out to the 2 people watching this who understand, or who have seen Robot Wars before. Well, this is tempting fate. Right in front of Psycho Clown. See him Punk with a springboard elbow clothesline. Beautifully done. Picture perfect by the Punk. Right into the corner. He gets nailed by AJ Styles, and the referee admonishing Styles, but Dusty Rhodes working over CM Punk on the outside. I don't know why when you say the name Dusty Rhodes, you automatically just start talking with a lisp. I don't know, it's just the way it works, Daddy. And Punk now working over the arm. And oh no. Oh God, on the floor. That could dislocate a shoulder. That right there could absolutely dislocate a shoulder. And CM Punk in trouble. He's got to get back into the ring. He just beats the count. And the American Dream gonna make the first tag. Here comes Psycho Clown. double team in the corner. And what we've seen from American Psycho, they get that double team maneuver. They get the double teams going. They get the speed game going. You know, they get that good combination going. They can take out, I mean, we've seen it before. They have beaten the Don Andrews family in non-title competition, but yet to do so with the titles on the line as CM Punk makes the tag to AJ Styles. And again, Styles is going to slightly change up the trajectory of this matchup. Big flying forearm. Not a phenomenal forearm, but a flying forearm nonetheless. Cross body right to the back of the head of Psycho Clown. And a cover on a Clown. One. Only gets a one. As we are trying to find new tag teams here on Thursday Night Thunder. We just have yet to have any tag teams step up here in the universe. As AJ Styles with sliding forearm. But we, again, like I said, we are on the lookout for new tag teams. Good counter. Psycho Clown. Gives a little tippy move. I mean, anything is possible. We are, like I said, we're on the lookout. Women, springboard, nobody home. Split-legged, flipping moonsault, beautifully done, but nobody home. And AJ making them pay right into a variation of the lapel lock. Psycho Clown sending AJ into the corner. The Clown coming in with a big forearm, but proceeds to not go for the double team maneuver. Does not make the tag to Dusty Rhodes. I mean, that could be a mistake by the American Circus, but that was not a mistake. That was picture perfect, and oh no. No, I think Psycho Clown just ripped his face off. And if you want to feel like your face is being ripped off, get yourself some Mango Fuego. But not Fuego del Sol, because Fuego del Sol is dead. Cover. 1, 2, and CM Punk breaking it up at a count of 2. And you know the Don Andrews family, they will win championships by any means necessary. Big clothesline by the Clown. This could be a, I don't know what I think about this strategy, but so far it seems to be working well for the American Circus. A Psycho Clown eventually maybe going for a double team. No, blocked by AJ. Maybe telegraphed backbreaker. Beautiful move there by AJ. That was impressive. And Dusty Rhodes tagged in, as is Punk. And the American Dream. No ducks underneath the clothesline. In with Sleeper, baby. Gonna put him to sleep. But Punk able to jack the jaw with the jawbreaker. Into the corner now. We're going to make a tag, maybe a double team. No. Dusty, Snake Eyes in the corner. Into a cover. Cover 1. No. His belly might be a little big. His hiney might be a little big, but it could not get a 3 count on CM Punk. Again, title's not on the line, but this could absolutely open the eyes of the championship committee here on Thunder. As we're coming ever closer to Night of Champions. As many championships on the line as possible that night. Big headbutt by the American Dream. And again, Psycho Clown and AJ Styles. And, oh, go! Mexican Destroyer, cover 1, 2, no! And I believe as we saw that camera angle, from that camera angle, AJ Styles has been busted open. And oh no, the referee knocked down AJ Styles. I think, gotta believe that was intentional. Didn't do much with it. CM Punk still in the ring. Oh, CM Punk walked right into the clown. And you know what? A little bit. A little bit of a distraction here. Wait a minute. Psycho Clown again going after the wrong man. AJ Styles, picture perfect. And the referee lost all control of this. And you know, that's the strategy of the Don Andrews family. And AJ, beautiful flipping neck breaker. I thought we were gonna see some cool like springboard movement. Instead, AJ just takes the fight to the outside. Oh no. Oh, another picture perfect neck breaker. I thought we were gonna see a brainbuster out there. That would have been devastating. AJ thinking of something. And the clown drop kicks AJ right in the knee. But missed that drop kick. And you know what? I think the Don Andrews family, they'd be willing to take a count out. Wait a minute. The clown on the floor just drilled AJ in the face. Referee starting to get ever closer to 10. Air raid crash on the floor, but it's a double count out. Oh, you hate to see it. A double count out. But something tells me that we are far from done between the American Circus and the Don Andrews family. And speaking of the Don Andrews family, we have not seen this man since SummerSlam. But the former heavyweight champion and the handsomest member of the Don Andrews family, if you know, you know. Warbeard Hansen, otherwise known as the brand new bad Todd Hansen, otherwise known as Handsome Johnny, otherwise known as the big turkey leg eating Viking known as Ivar. Go down the whole history because I know the man very well. And Ivar looking to get back on track, but we also know this is not, this is not without, controversy here. As here comes Solo Sikoa. And Ivar with a little bit of a distraction. Solo wants no part of it. He knows what's up. And no. Oh, there's the Hitman. Bret Hart. And Bret Hart immediately says, you will take on Big Ivar. And here we go. And there's a big body splash. Bret Hart, member of the Don Andrews family, ensuring that Solo Sikoa is going to have to go up against the big meaty Ivar. Springboard back elbow. Such an impressive move for such a beefy boy. Of course, we talk about main event matchups that we are possibly going to see at Night of Champions. It is rumored to believe that we are going to see Meat Madness between Sexy Lexi Flexi Lex Luger and the current World Heavyweight Champion, Big Papa Pump the Big Bad Booty Daddy Scott Steiner. But that remains to be seen as Ivar with a standing headlock now on Solo. Of course, for Don Andrews, this would be as big of a victory as possible to see not just Ivar picking up a victory over Solo, the United States champion, but also for Ivar to punish, for Ivar to hurt And you got to wonder, you know, the Honky Tonk Man, or not the Honky Tonk Man, Jimmy Hart, are, you know, general manager here on Thunder, allowing this match to happen, knowing full well that as a member of the Don Andrews family, Ivar is going to do, I mean, I don't even know if the win matters to Ivar. It's all about punishing Solo. It's all about punishing Solo Sikoa tonight, and oh no. Oh, I don't know if the ring can withstand that, and it does. But I don't know if how much of that Solo Sikoa was able to withstand. And oh god, Alabama Jamma. Big guillotine leg drop. Oh no, Ivar looking for the Doom Salt. And he got, oh no, got all of it. Damn near 400 pounds across the chest. 1, 2, and Solo gets the shoulder up at 2. My goodness. Solo Sikoa getting the shoulder up, and Ivar now and Solo looking to just exchange ham hocks. And again, I got to give the advantage in this exchange to Ivar. He's just got big soup bones for hands. But Solo with a big headbutt, because you never headbutt a Samoan. That's the rule. Wait, Solo, the spike! He got him up for the spike. This could be it. Cover 1, 2, and no! Got to do a whole lot more than that. Ivar, the former heavyweight champion of the world. And a big DDT to Solo. And this is bad news for Solo. And good news for the family. Ivar doing exactly what Big Don Andrews wants tonight. You know, some days, as it is said, things are going completely to plan. And this is one of those days. Big Ivar. And Solo coming in. Swim it. Solo stacks him up. High stack. Cover 1, 2, and no. Ivar reverses it. 1, 2, and no. Solo reverses it. Ivar reverses again. 1. Solo reverses it. And Ivar again. 1. No. I'm blown up, brother. Big ol' spinning leg kick by Ivar. I've been on the receiving end of that. It is not fun to take. Ivar maybe thinking power bomb in the corner. Instead, snake eyes into the corner. And things are not looking good, but Solo able to counter there. Turns it into a clothesline. Solo, half and half Uranagi, beautifully done. Maybe could see another spike. A second spike by Sikoa. Oh, he was trying, but Ivar blocked it. Ivar got caught. That's 300 plus, almost 400 pounds that Solo Sikoa just caught in midair. I've never seen anything like that. And a cover by Sikoa. 1, 2, and he got it. A statement victory for the United States champion here tonight. A statement victory from Solo Sikoa. I thought it was over right there on that Doom Salt. But Sikoa was able to hit the spike earlier on in the match. But that was not enough to do it as we take a look at some of the replays. Some of the action that went down. High stack right here. And folks, this blew me the fuck up. This blew me the ever-loving fuck up. But Solo Sikoa able to get the 3 count. Able to get the win. But I don't know, maybe Ivar got some semblance of the job done, as you can see the blood trickling down the head of Solo Sikoa, weakening him up for a potential date with the Hitman, Bret Hart, possibly at Night of Champions. And it is now time for your main event of the evening here tonight on Thunder. And we have your World Heavyweight Champion on Thunder here, the Big Bad Booty Daddy, Big Papa Pump, the meatiest man of meatness. The meatiest man of meatness, Scott Steiner. And unfortunately, it was Steiner, or fortunately, it was Steiner who beat Big Ivar. And we know Don Andrews only takes so much losing in the family. And you gotta wonder, with the talent that we have seen on this Thunder roster, with the talent that we have seen across the board, are the days numbered for Ivar being a member of the Don Andrews family? I mean, that's real talk right there. That is as real talk as it gets. But this is not going to be an easy test. As you talk about people who want to become #1 contender, you talk about people who want to become World Heavyweight Champion. You talk about the Mad Russian. Not only a Mad Russian, but some might even say a Rad Russian. The man known as the Dragon, Ilja Dragunov. And we've seen Dragunov get some very impressive victories here, but just has not broken through into World Heavyweight Championship contention. But again, another victory, be it pinfall or submission, another victory over the World Heavyweight Champion. And things could be looking drastically differently for Ilja Dragunov. I mean, of course, we're still looking to see what title is going to be on the line for the 10-man. I'm being told it is going to be a 10-man clusterfuck elimination gauntlet match. Don't know what title is going to be on the line, but 10 men will enter. And maybe we'll have a new champion. Maybe the champion retains. The world may never know. But we know Scott Steiner has had a lot of problems in the past with Sexy, Flexy, Lexi, Lex Luger. The t-shirts are indeed too tight, Billy. As here we go. I don't know if this is the same ref from earlier tonight or if it's a different ref altogether. But either way, it looks like we might have a new referee. Steiner now getting worked over by Dragunov. You know, Steiner has never been known as a fast starter here in the Universe Mode. He's, generally speaking, always been known as a slow starter. Speaking of that, that's a big atomic drop. Inverted atomic drop by Steiner. And Dragunov now. Counter by Steiner. Looking for a clothesline. Dragunov drills him with that. And Ilja Dragunov may not look it, but the man is powerful as shit. What a takedown. Cover 1, 2. Ooh, that was close. And Steiner rolling out of the ring in complete disbelief. Trying to catch a breather. But you can only get so much retrieve against the Mad Russian. Dragunov now with Steiner in the corner. thought better of it. Instead, what is this? Oh my God, what is this? Oh my God, the strength of Ilja Dragunov! Falcon Arrow from the outside to the inside. What a fucking move! Holy shit! And just like that, Steiner moving out of the way of that senton. What a fucking move by Ilja Dragunov. Not many people can do that to the big bad booty daddy. And if you want to get yourself some new toys for your daddy, don't forget to go check out amazing.com. It's Dragunov now beginning to work over with it. Roll up. Oh my God, look at the strength of Dragunov. Unbelievable strength by the Mad Russian. Springboard drop kick. Not many people can do that to Scott Steiner. And Steiner, he's got to slow this match down up a little bit. Goes for a bear hug. Goes for that bear hug, and wait a minute, Dragunov now? Nope. Good counter by Steiner. I mean, you got to be impressed with the strength of Dragunov, but Steiner snaps off that DDT. Follows it up, big elbow. Pinpoint, picture perfect, and now he's going to flex on him. I thought we were going to see some push-ups by Steiner, but no. Not in a push-up mood after some of the moves we've seen from Ilja. Dragunov coming off the ropes again. It's a little knee, and that might have caught him right in the throat. A little trash talking maybe in the corner. I don't speak Russian. All right. I was just waiting and just hurled himself at Steiner like a goddamn human cannonball. Ticking time bomb. He come on strong. Coming in hot like a cannonball. Steiner, freaking Steiner out of nowhere. And just like that, Scott Steiner, that's why he's the World Heavyweight Champion. Can hit that Frankensteiner out of seemingly nowhere, and that's usually the setup, or what normally is the setup for the recliner. And Dragunov says, I don't need a recliner. I'm good with a wooden chair. Coming off the ropes. Blocks the knee. Steiner. Oh no, wait a minute. Can we see it? Oh, the screwdriver! Oh, that move is one of the most devastating moves in all of the Universe Mode, but Steiner not done with one. My God, we're going to see, I thought for a minute we were going to see a second one. Steiner wants to show off his power. Plus slam cover, 1, 2, and no! Ilja Dragunov with the kick out. Ilja Dragunov kicked out after not only a military press, but a goddamn screwdriver. The man, oh no, what is this? Dragunov climbing to the top, the crazy bastard from Russia. Pillar to post, coast to coast. Unbelievable. Oh my God. Dragunov is insane. Falls up, big running clothesline. And Steiner, a little bit upset, a little angry. And just like that, Dragunov now. We may be thinking a power bomb, good counter by Steiner. Steiner could be thinking the screwdriver for the second time. Not many men. Oh God, beautiful Snapdragon. Steiner with shades of Bryan Danielson before dropping a meaty arm. right across the chest. High risk maneuver here for Scott. Steiner to the top here and coming off. Went for a mule kick. Double axe. Dragunov catching his breath on the outside. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Oh, God. Powerbomb on the floor. Powerbomb on the apron. And then, oh, God, just flung him. That's the hardest part of the ring, the edge of the apron. Spinning back fist by Dragunov into the barricade. Dragunov, oh God, I think the back of the head of Steiner hitting the legs of that barricade. Jesus Christ. And the Mad Russian might win this one by countout. And oh, that's not the way he wants to win. Dragunov does not want to win by countout. And just paintbrushes Steiner. And just throws again his whole body into him. Ilja Dragunov wants to be the World Heavyweight Champion. Wants to be the #1 contender. He's going upstairs. Could be seeing an atomic H-bomb. Perched from the top and just a clubbing blow to the head. 1, 2, and no! Scott Steiner gets the shoulder up again. You gotta be kidding me. What is it gonna take? Rebound lariat. Dragunov with the comebacker, signaling maybe for an H-bomb. We may be thinking super H-bomb, but Steiner able to get up. Clubbing blow, whatever Steiner was looking for, blocked. And Dragunov, no! Steiner blocked it. Wait a minute, Steiner, it's got him up for another screwdriver! Not many people can kick out of two. Dropped him right on his head. One of the most brutal finishers in all of Universe Mode. Cover 1, 2. That's gonna do it. Nobody. And wait a minute. That's sexy flexy Lexi. Lex Luger. And what the? Luger bringing down a cage. What the fuck? Why? Why is there always a cell above the ring? Who keeps putting that damn cell up there? Wait a minute, Luger. Luger goes into the cage. And again, Steiner putting Luger inside the into the cage.